cost of a neighborhood change? We're going to investigate that today. My name is Spindler, and this is the American Dream. Imagine with me for a second that this is 1776. Juan Bautista claimed this for Spain. He built the Mission Dolores, which we still see today. So fast forward to 1850 and the gold rush and the silver rush. Because there were so many people moving to San Francisco, we had to add on to the city as our population grew. Micheal Hayes was on the committee for naming streets. And most importantly, he named one street after his brother, Thomas Hayes, hence Hayes Valley. And so you saw a lot of amazing architects coming in and building spectacular homes. Fast forward again to the 1950s, the city decided that they wanted to connect 101, the freeway, with the Golden Gate Bridge down through Hayes Valley and cut the neighborhood in half, and they created the Central Freeway. They tore it down in 2005. Then they turned the entire thing into a boulevard, and it's a completely different place. From 1776 to today, you can see how many times the neighborhood has been transformed. So today we are going to get to see one of the mansions that was built in 1888, and it was one of the preeminent mansions at the time. Let's go take a look.
Well, hi, Bonnie.
Nice to
Come on in.
Good to see you. How are you guys?
We're good.
Wonderful. So I think your house is my very favorite in the entire city. So how unusual is it having a Second Empire Queen Anne Victorian? I think it might be the only one in San Francisco. What was the neighborhood like? I mean, how has it changed since you've been here?
This area wasn't called Hayes Valley, it was called Death Valley by SFPD. And what you saw on the street here was a very, very different scene. You know, as we got to know the guys on the street, we also realized that they needed help. Not just that they were criminals, they were just lost people. And it was really clear that, as we later learned, a lot of the young men on the corner here did not have a home. So we learned how to help, and we really worked hard to include everybody. We don't consider this gentrification, this is revitalization.
We were really not into the idea of we're here to gentrify the neighborhood and force people out. We're here to meet our neighbors, understand what their needs are, become part of a community, and help make it a better community for everybody.
Well, give us a little tour. Show us around. This is such a masterpiece.
So you see this huge double parlor, no partitions, sliding doors separating. You see straight back all the way to the end of the house, and yet you have all these spaces that when you want privacy, you can create privacy, whether it's pulling out pocket doors, closing off portieres. You also have these wonderful spaces where you could really welcome people.
How do you think your house has changed your life?
Yeah, the house has been an adventure. It's been a learning experience, learning about mitten tile versus American art tile. And it helped us really figure out color schemes. You know, you have 15 rooms. What color is this one going to be?
Again, the respect for the original design that kept coming up as we were talking. The wood is old growth mahogany from Cuba, which is now extinct.
Well, let's see the dining room.
Sure. Come on in. As I said, you know, you can either have the open view all the way through the house, or you can close this off and get the effect of a paneled room. So they have what was a pass-through for the food here, the swinging door there, and then a matching pair of completely false doors. So when you close all the doors, it's very intimate, it's very warm.
You've got your solar up here on the top, and you can see the mansard roof, and of course, all of downtown.
It's really been important for us to revitalize the neighborhood. We've worked hard to have high-density housing in our neighborhood, but not to impact the low-scale, fine-grained nature of the neighborhoods, which is really what Hayes Valley has been all about.
These are all important things to really creating a really livable community. When people here were big on preservation and we're with Victorian Alliance and all this stuff, they go, oh, you must be against. No, we're not. It's
you can have both.
You can have both. It's just you got to do it smart. You have to do it thoughtfully. And if you do, it's a win-win.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever leave this room. You'd have a hard time getting me off the roof.
You're right. I mean, we placed the desk so you could see downtown.
Well, you guys, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
nice to
It
have
has
you
been delightful,
Yeah.
and your house is amazing. Thank you, everything you've done for the neighborhood and for the city.
And thank you for giving us this opportunity to share the house.